What is this? A clue? I don't understand. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Seriously, what are they trying to tell me? Oh, I get it. Spool of lies. Duh. Obviously.
Yeah, that's it. Done deal.
Yeah, no, it's done.
Seriously? Yeah.
Spool of lies.
Ladies and gents, internet, my name is Peridiam, and welcome to the video all about the secret rooms in Big Brother. It's no secret the producers of the show love to pull fast ones on their players and surprise them, and sometimes one of my favorite tricks of their trade is when they implement a secret room into the house, usually with some kind of prize to be won for the player who finds the room first. It really breaks the familiar that fans and players become accustomed to. We're so used to seeing the house for what it is, with so many cameras, angles, even just after a couple of episodes, and then to suddenly have a surprise addition pop up. It's kind of cool. So just a heads up, two things. First, I'm actually going to be talking about 6 secret rooms in Big Brother, not 5, because I think there's only 6 in total between the US and Canada. And second, we're going to talk about Big Brother Canada as well. I won't spoil it too much if you haven't seen it, but really, you should check it out. This vid is all about the secret rooms anyway, and BB Can is so similar to BB US, it needs to be mentioned here. I actually think Big Brother US could learn a thing or two in this department anyway. But no matter, let's get to secret room number 6. We're headed to Canada, Big Brother Canada Season 7, and I am talking about this well-furnished side room called Leon's Lounge after Canadian sponsor Leon's. The theme of BB Can 7 was all about spies, secret intel, and so a secret room made a lot of sense. Leon's Lounge was originally implemented in the premiere episode when one player was given access to the lounge and was allowed to watch the cast enter the house on day 1 for the first time. Like most of the secret rooms, it came with cameras built in. For the first 4 weeks, this room was locked and hidden away until on day 28, the producers let the players know it existed. Of course, the player who went into it back on day 1 on the premiere day immediately knew where to find it. It was accessed behind this shelf in an archive room, and housed inside the secret lounge was a special veto that would get implemented later that week. And because I'm going to rank these rooms as well based on how much I like them, I ranked this room at number 6, mostly because it wasn't implemented in much of an interesting way. It's a cool hidden room. I love how it's behind the shelves and kind of blends in, but I wish it were more difficult to be found.
I'm an idiot.
Number 5. Big Brother Canada Season 2 had another secret room that was hidden behind this strange looking red and white wall underneath the stairs. Inside this room was a giant battle map of sorts. It was called the War Room, and I find that pretty damn cool. Initially, this room was used in the second week of the season, where 3 potential players lived in it for the week, all vying to win over Canada to be voted into the main cast. They had some live feeds they could watch, although there was no audio and it was very selective. Pretty much it told them nothing. But once one of the players won their way into the house via Canada voting for them, the War Room came back several weeks later for a really cool scavenger hunt. This is a trend that we're going to see happen a lot with these rooms. In order to find them, the players have to unearth clues hidden around the house to gain access to the hidden door. Now go figure, the player who lived in this room for a week, who was voted in by Canada, was the first to uncover the first clue, hidden within a random flower pot right here. She then followed the clue to the pool and then to the hot tub, and then eventually found the hidden door. However, unlike with Leon's Lounge at number 6, this player didn't know where the door to the war room was, so even though she recognized the room, she didn't realize that she was looking for the door to it. But once inside the room, she found a secret power of veto hidden inside of a vent, and damn, I just love how she had to stealth around the house and she didn't get caught.
Oh my god, I have a secret veto. This is amazing. Oh my god. I have a secret veto. It's the craziest thing. I love this room.
Number 4. the original OG secret room in Big Brother history. We are talking about the Gold Room from Big Brother Season 6. I gotta say, I'm really surprised BBOS doesn't find a way to do this more often. It is such a cool week 1 feature that carries over for the rest of the season. Basically, the HOH of week 1, Rachel, finds a clue on her bed that points her to the secret TV behind a shifting board on the wall. Because BB6 featured a new house for the first time, the players didn't know that there was a TV there, but now Rachel did. On the TV, she could kind of watch the feeds with no audio, and one of the feeds showed her a strange room that she had never seen before. The camera pointed her to her first clue, and from there, she was off to the races. She found another clue underneath a compass in the living room, which then told her where X marked the spot, that there was a secret door in the bedroom. Amusingly, Rachel snuck into the room while another player, Sarah, was sleeping right next to her. Major props to Rachel for getting away with this. Inside the room, everything was gold. The beds, the walls, the shelves, and even weirder, there were 3 safes in the corner that were locked. There was also a key that unlocked the hot tub, and so Rachel, later that day, demonstrated in front of everyone what kind of powers she had, and then decided to tell the house all about the secret room. And in case you're wondering what was locked away inside those safes, the combinations would be doled out throughout the season as players won competitions. The first safe had a PB&J or slot pass, meaning they didn't have to worry about not being able to eat that week, which Janelle won. The second had a trip for 2 to the Bahamas, which Janelle also won. And then the last safe had 2 Vespa scooters. Yeah, they definitely saved the best for last.
No. Guys, I got it. So excited. I got the PB&J pass. I'm so excited that I won a trip. I believe I'm gonna take my mother with me. Yep. Everyone in the house is getting a bit jealous of me, but I don't really think it has anything to do with luck.
Number 3. Alright, we're getting more bizarre now. In Big Brother Canada Season 4, a secret room that was beyond even the house itself came to exist, and it was known as the Secret Suite. This suite was perhaps one of the most out of the literal box twists we have ever seen, as it involved fake evictions, live feeds, a sabotage competition, and players returning to the game. Essentially what happened was BB Can held a fake double eviction, where 2 players did legitimately get voted out like any other double eviction, but instead of going home, they went into a secret room and lived there for the week, and were occasionally given access to the live feeds. Not only that, but at one point in the week, these 2 ladies were allowed to enter the house and hide poker chips all around it to force the other players to dig through everything to find them for a prize. This caused the house to get completely destroyed, kind of like that competition called Hide and Go Veto, as the 2 women hid the chips in difficult spots. The producers definitely knew what they were doing here. Now, unlike the War Room from Season 2, the questionable part about this room, about the secret suite, and why I don't like it very much, is because the 2 ladies knew that only one of them could return to the game at the end of the week, so it only behooved them to share information between the 2. This meant a lot of dirt was spilled, and it jeopardized the games of some good players who were still in the main game. But we're not talking about strategy, we're talking about the wackiness and the bizarreness of what these twists entail. At the end of the week, one of the 2 women did return after the house had to unanimously agree on who was coming back, and boy was it a shock. A bizarre twist, to be sure. Number 2. I debated putting this one at number 1, but I have decided that number 2 is going to be the secret Paris room from Big Brother 18. Now, I love everything about how this room came to be and the methods used to uncover it. I love the segment where it's being tracked down throughout the house in the episode and how it all unfolds. At one point in the season, a clue to this secret room was revealed on the TV. Once it was revealed, the house began to scramble to decipher what the clue meant. Paul was a smart player and had seen the word secret secret was on a picture in a bedroom. It was colored green, and there were other pictures in the house with similar green text too. So Paul combined all of the green words together to form the phrase secret destination departing now. From there, they glanced at the departure board in the living room and saw that Paris was the only flight now departing, and then Paul went upstairs and saw the model airplane had the same flight number on it as the departure board. This was the departing plane. They then noticed that in the tiny windows of the plane were letters spelling out "Call Paris." And there were 2 phone booths in the house that were supposed to be mostly decoration, although they did have some function. You could talk between the 2 of them. All of this was a part of the theme of the season, travel. So Paul went into the nearby phone booth and dialed Paris and received a secret message. It talked about accessing a secret tunnel in the phone booth that would lead to a secret destination. So Paul's allies acted as a shield while the tunnel opened up. They crawled through to the other end and found the secret Paris room. Inside the room were a bunch of envelopes, which introduced a new twist in the game. If you got evicted, you could open the envelope and potentially get a second chance in the game. The idea with this twist was that anyone who found the secret room could grab an envelope, and because Paul had a lot of allies and they were all made known about the secret room, eventually everyone in the house was able to nab an envelope. So the end result wasn't extremely exciting, and the twist itself was kind of a dud. But otherwise, I love the execution here. I love the scavenger hunt, piecing together the clues. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I hope it returns someday.
Ever since I've been in the house, I've been eyeballing this poster in the Tokyo room. Secret Tokyo. What's the secret? This has to be part of the clue.
I think I may have just figured it out.
So we've got secret destination departing now. Lo and behold, flight 211 to Paris is now departing. Now what? I'm looking at this white little plane, then boom, I see flight 211, and in the tiny little windows, it says call Paris.
Stay calm and don't panic. You're about to be given top secret information. By your feet, a door will unlatch to a tunnel. If you're ready to enter the tunnel, the door will open in 5 seconds.
Oh my God. He figured it out.
He went in there somehow?
Number 1. The final secret room is barely a room at all. It's more like, how do we say, a black hole. Big Brother Canada Season 5 put together my favorite secret room yet, the mysterious black hole room that involved a diversion with a not-so-fun task, a multi-step scavenger hunt, a weird robot coming out of a wall, a secret compartment in the back of the house, a dark tunnel passage similar to BB-18, but even better than that, and eventually a secret veto, the best kind of veto. This room was ridiculous and over the top. And I love it. Basically, the cast was told to clean up the house. It was dirty. So they were doing that, and then William found a secret note at the bottom of a trash can telling him what to do next. He found another clue under the pool table, then another by the pool, and then he had to touch a blue star in the pantry to turn the entire room red, which then had a weird robot arm pop out of the wall, which gave him the final clue. It's so extra. So William snuck off to the secret entryway in the back of the house. He snuck into a dark tunnel and spent a decent amount of time navigating his way through it. You can't be claustrophobic with this one. At the end of the tunnel, this secret black hole veto illuminated his face, and there it was. The treasure on the other side of the dark, womb-like tunnel. Apparently it was supposed to be a portal. We'll call it a portal. And then when trying to get out, William got caught by Karen, and he played it off like he was breaking the rules and shouldn't have done that. And then to top it off, Karen got yelled at by the producers for talking to William.
Karen, stop that.
Well, he did it first.
It did finish me.
We do watch the show. It's like, is there a secret power veto? Remember when they had the one and they go through the cave?
Oh my God, that was so close.
I know what's fun. Naked hot tub.
And those are the secret rooms of Big Brother. I love everything about this twist concept, and I thought it deserved its own spotlight. Let me know what you all think about these rooms. Let me know if you would like to see them return at some point, because I definitely would. A huge thank you to my patrons for supporting my endeavor to reach the other side of this never-ending tunnel. I hope you all enjoyed the vid, and don't forget, if you ever get the chance to play Big Brother, pull at every bit of tiling, press on every wall on your way out, expect the unexpected. And I will see you in the next one once I get to the bottom of this secret number conspiracy.
I look at the pink curtains in our room.
Uh-huh.
There's 8 of them.
8 of them. Really?
The 8 rocks with the ducks behind the couch.
Right.
We've got the 8 vases.
Right.
The 8 things in the bathroom.
Right.
The 8 pictures in the salon.
You see
the
there
8
were-
sayings.
Right.
8 pillows. I'm gonna go keep counting stuff. I don't know what it is yet, but I also thought that maybe it could be Evil Dick coming back, because that's 8 letters, Evil Dick, and maybe he'll come back in week 8. Oh my God!
Time to get up, boys and girls.
Evil Dick back in the Big Brother house.
He's here. No, he's not. Shut up. He's here right now.
Who is it? Is it Evil Dick?
This is crazy. Evil Dick, 8 letters, 8. Dude, this is a long time.
Isn't that weird?
I'm telling you.
All right.